What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, damn man. We back in the trap cooking up another banger. Ah, damn, it's not a banger. Is it a banger? Y'all let me know. But look, we got mother with 8 kids caught red-handed after teaching her kids how to steal. So we finna check this out and see how this look. A Nike collar shirt. It's crazy.
There were 4 instances where he's on a register and she herself would bring up her merchandise and he would not bring up all of her items. Sometimes he doesn't bring up anything. He'll just bring up one item and void it out. This one is with other people that she knew.
Hey, people still do it. Hey, everybody know they watch it, but who cares? Shit, if you can get me out the store, then.
So all of these items were not paid for.
And I noticed in the videos that you said you had 8 kids?
Yes, I have 8.
8 is crazy.
Okay, so there's a kid in the cart, and then there's this kid.
That's and that's my son.
At a grocery store in Belle Glade, a cashier masterminded a theft operation, stealing thousands of dollars in merchandise. She didn't stop at manipulating transactions herself. She even recruited another cashier to help her exploit the system. On her days off, she brought her children to the store, teaching them how to skip scan items and walk out with unpaid goods. This calculated scheme, caught on video, revealed a deliberate effort to turn her workplace into a personal target for theft, leaving the store with massive financial losses. Let's see how this went.
A lot of times it's for kids, a lot of times it's just her shopping. They would shop, and then once they bring it up to the register, she would not scan all the items for her kids, or she would void out the entire transaction and allow her kids or herself to walk out with all of the product not paid for. It was 31 instances of that between 6/1/23 through 8/3/23. 31 times she did that, totaling $1,486.07 of stolen merchandise.
Hey, they got everything on file.
To pay for it, that's not included in that total. That's just what was not paid for. What he did, there were 4 instances where he's on a register and she herself would bring up her merchandise and he would not bring up all of her items. Sometimes he doesn't bring up anything. He'll just bring up one item.
Let's be real. Who stand all their items at the store? Come on, in 2025, let's be real. We're all thieves. Everybody has done it. You ain't ring some shit up at Walmart or Target or anybody. Yeah. Let's be real. If we can finesse, we gonna finesse. Let's be real.
Void it out.
Nigga looking sad as hell. Total. You ain't taking nothing. I won't do it though. No more.
Anything else, he would allow her to put back onto the cart and let her walk out.
I learned from the best. Nigga, you better price switch.
It's 4 times of that, and all of those items that we were able
Log this stand. Price switch. Let me stop playing. I don't condone it.
Was $274.32. All of that happened last month. On
Fuck around. Everything be 99 cents.
4 through 7/22 was 4 times with him. And he had helped her.
And she left. You and her, you said.
Let's see it.
Can we see the
Stop playing.
When officers arrived, the manager reported that she had stolen over 40 times in just a few weeks and even brought her kids to teach them how to steal.
40 times in a week? What's USAA? What bank is that?
You want to see either one? Or
yes.
So I have it.
Boy, all that money with this old ass computer?
June 1st through August 3rd. So we'll go to the first one. So I'm going to pull up the other camera because this one, she has the merchandise off to the side. This is the overhead camera. These are the items.
And they not detailed at all, but they there.
Who came up with the items?
She wrote the items on.
Okay.
But it was sitting there for a while. I only saved like a small clip because the longer the video, the larger the clip, the larger the memory it holds. And so what she does is she only rings up. She doesn't ring up. I believe it was 3 items. It was just these 3 items. We was what was identified. That was
It looked like Target.
Total of 447. I mean, the first time it was like small, but as she continually got more comfortable with what she was doing, we started having larger transactions. Like this one was on 621, $106. I can go to it on 621. So this was for other people that she knew. I don't know if it's not her daughters, but I know that there are other ones with her daughters. But this one is with other people that she knew. So all of these items were not paid for.
Oh, I know the little girl. And her mom works here in seafood.
Damn, a family right there, the mama and daughter.
She allowed them to ring it up, and at the end of it, she voided the entire transaction.
Can I see the overhead computer? I mean, camera for this transaction?
Package.
So that's when they come up. The exit doors are over here. Except this register.
Do you happen to have any other?
Why that damn camera ain't got no camera? I said that camera ain't got no camera. Why that camera ain't got no colors, bro? And the technology for this day, that security camera supposed to be way graphic than that. That shit supposed to be see the nose hair in your nose.
Identifying information for the mail.
On that old computer.
Fingerprint.
That's the only
He's
thing.
here. Now, let me see his so I can see what I have on him since he's here. So we'll know what we're going to do with him.
Officers knew that the other employee involved in the theft was currently working. They wanted to review all the evidence against him before questioning him.
That's Amari.
Now, when they void something, do they call for a supervisor to override it? Or do they have the capability to do it themselves?
Depending on the dollar value. And on this one, I don't think he needed to void it because he just didn't scan the items.
After gathering all the evidence, officers were ready to question the employee who worked in conjunction with the other. Do you think he'll come clean? Let's find out.
Hey, how you doing? Hello.
How you doing?
I'm gonna have a seat, okay? Yeah, please sit here. How you doing?
Getting the funds you need for
Nervous
your
as
business
hell.
can be challenging.
Hey, the
That's why we
boys
built
got me.
Nav Prime. Build your business credit history.
What's going on my end? Just so you know, you're not under arrest. I just want to know what's going on. Tell me what happened.
I made a
Okay?
mistake. I made a mistake.
What happened?
It's not funny. It's just, being young and having an opportunity and just being dumb. And now I don't put stuff in jeopardy, put myself in a position that I don't like to be in. This is embarrassing. But I ain't gonna cry though. I ain't gonna cry. We good. You guys are pretty chill, so I'm not really too much nervous no more after talking. But at the end of the day, it's just a mistake.
At least he admitted to his wrong.
I'm assuming the proper proceeding's gonna happen. So there's not really much to it.
I like when people hold themselves accountable, bro. I love that, bro. Let me take this L on the chin. I know what I did was wrong.
The man told me to write that, and then I've been sitting back here since then. So
Oh, I don't know what he writes.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
want to know
curious.
what's the mistake. Tell me about it.
They said last month they got me for not scanning a couple items.
Oh no! You had me. You had me a little bit. Damn, I'm too mushy. Now you think you getting away from? Oh, I didn't stand 2 items back there. No, it's a whole operation, nigga. Nigga, you stealing thousands.
But then they wanted me to pinpoint how much of this. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't like, for the
He
whole
got me.
year I've been here, or for 6 months, or for 5
Fool
months.
me once.
As far as just a month ago. So it's not a common thing. It's not a normal thing. He told me everybody he talked to about me, they all said the same thing. Like, he's not that type of kid. It's that and third. And that's basically where I was at with that situation. Me and him, we just talked about it, and he told me to write that, and I guess he'll be back and talk to me some more or something like that. And I just been waiting since then. That's pretty much the situation at hand. So I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen.
What about the items that you didn't scan? What happened to them?
Yeah, up in the air, out the store, or either put back into go bags. There's a lot of different things we do with the items. But then that's another thing he wanted me to like the things he want.
He needed inventory. You couldn't give me inventory and price on the things that you didn't stand. Yeah, what you didn't stand. What was the voided that you canceled out? What was it? Look at that.
Answer or things like a month or 2 months ago, and I'm like, hey, I can barely remember things from last week, but I can try my hardest to really jump all the way back there and tell you the best I can. And
I ain't going.
That's really much help, but
I ain't going no more.
No, but you said he told you there's some items that wasn't scanned.
Yeah, he wasn't specific. He wasn't specific on any of the stuff like that. Well, he just basically said,
them niggas got a list
flagged in the system for this, and this is what we got. This is what's going on. But he didn't tell me what items wasn't scanned or nothing like that. He didn't tell me how much or nothing like that. It was just more
the gym closed, y'all. They sent me a text. They mean, hey.
So we got to do an investigation into what's
even though
going
I ain't
on.
been there in hell.
That's why I'm at currently with it.
Do you remember any item not being scanned? Do you remember any item was voided or anything like that?
Yeah, when it comes to voiding, that's common between the cashiers. Like if a customer doesn't want it, or if something happens, or if a customer already purchased an item and they're just exchanging for another, or they damaged their item, it's common for them to just, hey, I bought this, and me being the cashier that's already seen their face, once they come up, put it in the bag, here go your bag, go about your day, because you already purchased the item prior to this interaction. I've seen your receipt, I've seen the whole prior to that.
Right.
And I mean, but as far as the store concerned, that's not the correct way to handle things when it comes to that aspect of it.
You sounding good.
That's pretty much it when it comes to the register. Just I don't really keep track of what goes on. But like I said, just being young, being in a position where
you're still in
be
thousands.
beneficial, you want to be helpful, and it just not
Thousands.
What do you mean by being helpful?
not just in general. Like if somebody asks for you, like if you're in a position to help others,
I would have smacked the list on the table.
I'm not. This is
straightforward with
I'm saying, okay, so being in a position to
See better than me. When he said a couple things, I'm like, you liar. I would have put the whole notebook on the table. Ha! Nigga, that's 157 items, nigga.
help others. At least the person that I'm not gonna speak for everybody. I'll speak for myself. Being in a position to help others, the person that I am, I would take that opportunity. But in this instance, me not considering consequences or what is the actual actions that I'm doing, what it could lead, like that aspect of it wasn't being processed. And me being so young and being so quick, and my
You know a
18th
nigga
birthday,
lying when he talk too much.
I just went grad badge. I just graduated. I just came from Orlando as a graduation trip. Like all these things are going on. I'm moving so fast. I'm making a little money from Winn-Dixie, and everything's going smooth. Nobody's really in my ear telling me nothing, no rights or wrongs. It's just the introduction to adult life.
Yeah. Hey, you want to tell somebody lying? They talk too much. The story just keep going on and on and on and on. If it's short and brief, it's the truth. If it keep going on and on and on, that shit lying.
And having all that at once, it just didn't end up making the right
For me, I'm just...
decision. And it's unfortunate.
So what's not the right decision? That's where I'm lost.
The not right decision is allowing, whether it's willingly, well, I can't say unknowingly, because if that's the case, then it's not your fault. But just being true to your morals and not...
What the fuck is you talking about? Get to the point.
allowing...
Confession out of the way, officers knew it was time to confront the mastermind behind the entire theft scheme.
Hello.
But this is serious. You already know what it is. Okay? I'm gonna send everything I have to the state attorney, and the other one who's gonna make the decision.
Out of the way, officers knew it was time to confront the mastermind behind the entire theft scheme. Let's see how this worked out for her.
No, not right now. Hold on.
Who was he with you with the...
I was gonna make it.
Why you even got this shit in the ponytail? That's disrespectful.
Right now, hold on. I was gonna make it. Can I do it off the phone? Let's do this. Okay.
I know y'all like, damn, what's she supposed to do? You know that ponytail ain't hit.
What's your name?
My name is
Have an ID on you, man?
No, ma'am.
What's your date of birth?
October 1st, 1991.
Let's go.
1991? I'm trying to do the math. She a couple years older than me.
Okay, what's the date of birth for her?
10/1/91.
91, I remember. Hold on. But you look different, right?
Yeah.
I look different with. I'm just fat as hell.
Nah. No. Smile.
Introducing Vico, Amazon's free all-in-one multi-channel shipping.
Everybody beautiful in their own way, but baby thugging. When I say she thugging rough. Oh no. We're not making fun of nobody, bro. We just having fun.
With
She
Vico's
thugging.
rate shopping tool.
Hey, that's a new term. When she be like, you don't want to hurt her feelings. She be like, rate me on the scale to 10. And be like, baby, you thugging. What do they mean? Shit, you rough, baby. Yeah, you know how Soul Illuminati was like, that's tough. Shit, rough. Yeah.
You said 10/1/91? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's my driver's license picture.
You look different though.
I'm just fat. Stop. That's it.
All right. Anything with him?
Baby, thugging.
He said if you wanted to go down the list again, he would try. That's where we're at. Just chatting.
Can you have him step outside?
So this a whole Ocean 11.
Real quick. Put your hands behind your back for me.
Can I use the bathroom first?
No, baby comfortable as hell.
Use the bathroom, I promise. I'm not gonna be nasty with you, okay?
Baby hella confident.
Either way, I can talk
I'm
to
gonna
you.
talk to you. I'm gonna
Okay,
talk
go
to
ahead.
you, okay?
Go ahead.
There's ways to do that.
Okay.
Alright? I do have to read you this part before I ask you. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily giving. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during any questions. So promises to induce you to make any statement, this must be on your own free will. Do you understand? Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand?
I like her nails.
Now tell me what.
So basically, I was helping out coworkers by they were scanning it, I was putting it in self checkout. But just like I told him downstairs, everybody does it. When I say everybody does it, I mean everybody does it. So, like,
But right now we're here for you. I saw the videos.
Right.
I saw you walk out with the cards. We have different occasions, different instances. So I just want to hear from you about
but
your.
some of that stuff I paid for.
Right. Well, if I got everything. I got the receipts.
Okay.
I have several transactions.
Okay.
Several transactions over $1,000.
I think, look, she started working there so long. She started learning how to hack the system and shit, void out shit, void shit. You know how you go to Walmart and you stand some shit? And they be like, what's the price? And I got no price thing on it. They get to learn how to do it. Once you learn how to do the system, I think she got a little comfortable. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna make an Ocean 11. Shit, come back.
Okay.
Worth of transactions. So there are some that was paid for, and he already went through that.
Right.
Removed the one that was paid, and the one that was either not scanned or voided have been taken out, and the receipts, everything is printed.
Okay.
I know people go through hard time.
So, can I just pay them back?
Unfortunately, it don't work
No.
like that. It don't work like that. Okay. So I'm gonna type.
You should have paid for it the first time.
Take you with me.
To the bathroom?
I'm gonna take you to the bathroom.
Hell nah, baby. You can't shit where you eat. I'm gonna put a mission off at where I work at. Hell nah.
So, but at my station though. at my station. It's not too far, okay?
It's not okay.
I get nervous still. And as a kid, I just, man, it was nothing. Now, I got past 20, I can't steal. I feel wrong. If I feel wrong, I feel bad. And I want to feel good, shit. I can't steal no more.
Well, can I get handcuffs outside?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll go without it.
The suspect was charged with grand theft and released on bond. However, she quickly violated the terms of her bond, leading to her arrest once again. That's when officers decided to question her about the theft ring on the job.
She violated her bond. How'd she do that? August 31st.
I'm Detective Owens. This way here's Detective Morency.
Okay.
She's lead. This is her investigation. I'm just here to assist.
I should look better under this light.
She just has some stuff she just wants to talk to you about, whatever.
Okay.
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 That target shot was not
We
hitting.
have to read you your rights. We have to make sure you understand them. And then we have to make sure with your rights in mind, you agree to speak to us, okay?
Right.
So that's where we're gonna start. Okay. You have the right to remain silent and not to answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Statement, this must be made of your own free will. Do you
Yes,
understand? So, they've provided me with videos for all the transactions that they allege. They're not alleging you stole everything. They're alleging that you missed items or voided items. And there was one where it wasn't scanned. I've reviewed all the video.
Okay.
So I know what happened. You know what happened. Some items were missed, some were voided, and there was a couple that were just voided out completely. But my question is, there was a bunch of kids, they look like kids to me,
Right.
that were picking up your groceries for you, picking them out, helping. So, and I noticed in the videos that you said you had 8 kids.
Yes, I have 8.
How old are they?
My oldest is 16 and my youngest is 10 months.
10 months.
Sorry to be going.
So I assume these are your children because you look like you're familiar with them. They look like they're comfortable and familiar with you.
Right.
And I have to just confirm that they're children and not involved in any crime because this isn't, I'm not looking at your kids. I'm just looking to identify them.
Sure.
Okay. So the first picture, that's you, correct? You can, hello.
Yes, ma'am.
And this, I think, is one of your children. What's her name?
Her name is.
This your oldest?
No.
Who is that?
That's a regular customer.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so on July 30th, that customer came in and I forget whether you deleted things off of her receipt or what. So that's not a customer.
No, that's not one of my children.
She looks young though. You don't know her?
I know her, but she's not one of my children.
Do you know her name?
Who is she?
I think her name is.
These two?
I don't know who this is.
The little boy?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, good.
But that's my child.
Yeah, he was with your child. Who is that?
I don't know who that is. That's not.
Hell no, you lying, baby, there. You don't know who with your child. I think I know everybody who with my child. Shit, you supposed to know.
My child?
See, that's why I'm asking.
I don't know who that is.
That's fine, but your other child, what's her name?
Her name is.
I printed this out, but this is just to show you. See, we're watching you scan the Hershey's bar. You scan it once, but you're holding 2. So that's basically what we were looking at.
Okay.
It's not the crime of the century. It's not a super big deal, but
Everybody do that. It's wrong though, but
okay. So there's a kid
what else you
in the
did?
cart, and then there's this kid.
And that's my son's right.
Okay. And this lady got on the ground to play with your kid. Do you know who she is? I'm just curious.
That's a child.
She's a child?
Yeah.
She's a big child.
Yes, she's big as hell. That's a child.
But not yours, or
That's
not
not my
related. She's
That's
pregnant.
their cousin.
That's their cousin.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I think her name is. I don't know her last name.
But she wasn't with your kids. She just happened to be there.
She was playing with them in the aisle.
And this is your time to explain maybe why it was happening, or.
Well, when I first started there, that wasn't my intention. I only got the job because like it was hard for me. Like my car note is $466. I mean $488. My car insurance is.
Man, these damn car notes is insane. Fuck, we paying down there over $500 for a car for it. Just because you afford it don't mean you need it. That's insane. $466.
My rent is like $900. My light bill run me like $250.
Bills.
My water almost that amount. So it's like it was a lot. So I got a job at Winn-Dixie, and I started. I think it was like my 3rd month. I don't want to say because I've been working there for like 5 months. So I won't want to say 3 months, but
and life be
3
hidden.
months in, I got close with the girls that used to work there.
Don't do it. You can still earn income.
This is my favorite one.
There's no experience required.
You mean anybody can?
So they hooked me on to like what to do when you working in self-checkout. So I got the swing of working in self-checkout, and then they were just letting me know like you don't have to, you can just do this and not scan this, and just void it out on the keypad. Like I didn't know how to do that. I didn't pull it from nowhere. So obviously it had to be taught to me because I just started working there. So basically,
So those girls that taught you that, they don't work there anymore?
they still there.
They're still there?
Yes. And I told Cliff, I told corporate, because they asked me
Facts,
their
you got-
names.
Facts, you gotta get taught how to do it. But she probably abused it. They taught you how to void everything, got all the orders out. But you probably abused your power in doing it. They probably do it once every 3 months. You done did it 40 times this month. That's why you caught.
I gave corporate and Cliff their names. But when I recently just went in there,
They ain't tripping. That shit happen once every couple of months.
I asked him, I was like, nope, let me back up. When the officer came in the store, when I did my investigation or whatever, the officer came
Best
in the store,
believe they take inventory.
and, he was like, oh, my boss told me to contact the sheriff's department. So I was like, okay, my AC had went out. So I was like, I'll be back. So let me go run my kids somewhere so they won't be hot in the house because it's like 80 degrees in my house. So, when I got back, the police were there. They was in the back talking to the boy Omari upstairs. So when I went to the back, she asked me my name. She put me in handcuffs. And the man from corporate, he was like at the bottom of the steps. So I asked him, I was like, can I talk to you for a second? And he was like, sure. First he didn't want to talk, but the officer was like, she want to talk to you for a second. So he was like, sure. So I was like, I know you here to do a job. Don't get me wrong. But if you say you doing a full investigation, you should have nobody up front working. And he was like, what did you mean? I was like, they taught this to me. They the one taught me how to do it. So how come you trying to prosecute me, but not everybody else that's doing it? And he was like, oh, I'm doing an investigation. I was like, don't get me wrong. I know you have a job.
You can't pick and choose.
But you should have did your investigation that same day, and you wouldn't have had nobody working.
So who taught you how to do it?
The girl, Oriana taught me how to do it. So I would just, explain to him like, Moline does it, but it's not as often.
She snitching like crazy.
Everybody else. And just like I said, times got hard. But that wasn't my intention because I did love my job. Like, I did. But that was never my intention.
Okay. Have any questions?
She snitching like a motherfucker. Who taught you how to do it? Shit, Moline. Oh, man. But nah, that's not. Just because you can't afford your bills and all that, don't give you the right to be selling that shit at Target. Void and shit out. But hey, life be lifing out here, bro. I feel like you shouldn't do it where you work at, bro. If you stealing from a company you work at and you gotta go there every day, basically they got you on camera in 2025. They got cameras everywhere. For real. So don't poop where you eat. At all. But I understand life be life, and so you gotta do what you gotta do to get that dollar or make it. Shit, you probably didn't have to steal. You probably could have just stopping at Target and stopping at Dollar Tree. I do it all the time, bro. Half my damn bowls and silverware from Dollar Tree, shit. Yeah, but alright. Life be life, bro, so you can't really blame nobody for them trying to put a lick. But you can't put your kids in there and not stand and shit, teach them how to do that. But other than that, don't put them in that predicament. But hit that like button, comment down below. 3 strikes to the family, but we ain't gonna judge you. Everybody did not stand something before. In the comments, like it if you not standing something before. Just be real on this channel, bro. One thing on this channel I ain't gonna do is lie to you, shit. For real. Peace.